Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday to you. It is Tuesday. You made it through Monday. Congratulations. Congratulations. My name is Pinique Singleton from connectwithpinique.com. Welcome to this morning's episode of If You Woke Up, You're Winning. My voice sounds weird this morning. Does it sound weird? All right. Anyway, good morning. Good morning. Let's get this thing started. All right. So look, yesterday we talked about, don't be blockbuster, right? We said don't miss out on opportunities just because you want to say no to everything, just because you're not open, right? Just because you never want to say yes. Don't block your blessings. Don't repel your rewards because you don't want to be open-minded, because you don't want to say yes. So some of you guys, though, you're like, but I said yes. I'm in the opportunity. I'm working towards my goals. I said yes to my dreams, but it's just not working. I started the process, but it's not working. And so the reason I want to talk about this is because of a conversation I had with a young lady yesterday. We were talking about some things in this business that she's in, and she was like, man, I just feel like I should be further along right now. I don't think this is working. Maybe this wasn't the right choice. And I was like, wow, I just talked about opportunities and saying yes to opportunities. And I said, you made the right choice. You said yes. I said, but what you have to do is you have to keep working. And she said, yeah, but if it's not, if I'm not being successful, I'm not making any progress, I might as well stop. And so what I asked her is, what are you basing that on? And that's what I want to ask you, because I know some of you guys feel like this, right? I know we love speed. We want to succeed fast. We don't want to do anything slow, right? That's how it is in our society. We want everything to be fast. Microwave society. We have all these instant things. And so a lot of us, we do feel like if something isn't happening fast, it's not working at all. But what I want to ask you is, I want you to challenge yourself to see, is that really true? Is it really not working? And so how do you figure that out? I want you to ask yourself some questions. The first thing I want you to ask yourself is, where were you when you first started? Okay? Where were you when you first started? I mean, I know you said you wanted to lose some weight, but where were you when you first started? I mean, did you weigh 200 pounds when you first started? I mean, have you lost any weight? Right? Because see, a lot of people, they just look at, I haven't lost the whole 50 pounds yet. That was my goal. But my question is, are you further than when you started? Have you lost 10? Have you lost 5? Right? So if you've lost any, you're working towards that particular goal. So where were you when you started, and where are you now? That's what I want you to ask yourself. Before you say it's not working, look at that. And the next question I want you to ask yourself is, what have you accomplished? Right? I know your goal is to earn enough income from home so you can leave your job, right? I know that's what you said you wanted to do, because that's, you saw somebody else do that, and that's what you want to do. But my question is, have you earned any extra money, right? Because I thought you told me you were working 2 jobs, and now you're only working 1. So I think you're making progress, but you're saying it's not working because you're not at your end goal, right? Have you made any connections? Have you met any people? Have you done any self-development? Have you grown as a person? I mean, I know your goal is to make money and to do all these things and be successful, but there's other things that you have to do along the way that are victories, that you are making progress. Have you created some good habits? You know what I'm saying? Have you learned some new things, right, that you didn't know before? That's what I want you to look at. Have you been recognized? Have you won an award? Are you sowing seeds? Because how many of you guys know that when you sow seeds, they don't grow immediately, right? You're not going to see a harvest immediately. You sow the seeds, and you may not see the harvest for a few weeks, a few months, maybe a few years, but are you sowing the seeds? So have you done anything? In weight loss, have you started going to the gym? I know, you haven't lost all the weight, but have you started going to the gym? Are you making small progress? When you walk up the stairs now, are you not out of breath because you're getting to be in shape more? So that's what I want you to look at. You got to look at all those things, because that's part of the process, and you have to trust the process, right? Everything doesn't happen as fast as we want it to, but that doesn't mean it's not working. Are you putting the right things in place? I know you want to look at, have I reached the pinnacle? Have I reached the peak? But my thing is, have you made any progress? That's how you know it's working. And if you have, I want you to stick with what you are doing, right? And another thing I want to ask you, if you say it's not working, are your goals realistic? Or are you being too hard on yourself? Where should you be by now? Based on your goal, where should you be by now? You said it's not working, but where should you actually be? I mean, should you have already lost 50 pounds, really? Because you just started last week. So What do you mean it's not working? Right? So that's what I want you to look at. Where should you be? And don't base it on where somebody else is. Don't base it on, well, this person had the same goal and they achieved it in this amount of time, because guess what? You're not that person. I mean, they had different obstacles. They had different circumstances. They had a different environment. They had different advantages, right? So you can't compare. You can't base it on where they are. So my question is, are you being realistic as to where you should be right now? Or are you just saying it's not working because you're not where you want to be, right? You got to run your own race at your own pace. Don't worry about how fast they did it or how slow they did it. You set goals based upon your situation, all right? And some of you guys, you're just like, well, it's not working. And maybe you haven't been working towards it. Maybe you haven't made any progress. So then, yeah, you need to do something different. But this is for those people who have been working. You've been doing the activities and you feel like you're not seeing the results. The results are there. You've come further than you think. You're just looking at the wrong things. Don't look at all the time the end goal. Look at what you have done. I had to sit down and when I was talking to this person, I had them make a list. What have you accomplished? And by the end of it, she was like, you know what? I am making progress. It is working. It's not time to quit. I got to keep going, right? So that's what I want you guys to look at, right? When you think it's not working, most of the time it is. It's just a little bit slower process than what you thought it was going to be. All right. So remember, you may not be where you want to be, but you're not where you were. So it's working and you're making progress, right? So you just keep pushing and you're going to get there. All right. So look, that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully that helped you. Hopefully if you were feeling that way, you can take a step back and look at some different things and realize that you are making progress, that you are well on the way, and that you don't need to stop, right? I mean, that's just like when you're on a trip, you're not going to get to your destination just like that. But you're further than where you were. You're getting there, right? So look, that's all I have for you guys this morning. I'm going to get out of here so you can start your day. I know some of you guys are headed to work or whatever. So I want y'all to have an awesome and amazing day. Thank you guys for tuning in. Good morning, Leroy, Anika, Joe, Tiffany, Courtney, Deshae. Thank y'all for joining me. Good morning, Michelle. What's up? I will see you guys tomorrow morning. But what I want y'all to do right now, I want y'all to get off of Facebook, and I want you to get out there and be great on purpose today, because I know you can do it. I believe in you. You just have to believe in yourself and make the choice to be great. So get out of here and do something great this Tuesday, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. All right? Y'all have an awesome and amazing day. I'll see you soon.